This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreaker. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Michigan Wolverines offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Serious repercussions, Kirk, from the last meeting when the Wolverines won in a rout.
Chris, that was a game where Michigan did everything right. Their offense was really clicking. It got Ohio State's attention. You and I were over at the facility yesterday, and everybody's talking about the last time, what happened in that game, and how they want payback today.
They'll try the right here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. He'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. Tackled, but forced down.
How about this, Chris? When was the last time we can talk about this happening? A throw to a fullback to pick up the first down. The defense completely forgot about it.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll run it with the draw play. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone in your Kirk in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The shotgun run call. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The penalty backs them up 1st and very long. It's a run. Running back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. Gets the 1st and still running. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? On the ground, it's Jackson. He fights through the tackle. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth and making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Didn't quite get the play off in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To throw, it's Jennings. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or 2 on the outside and get a big play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Great job by the defense bouncing back after allowing that big gain the play before. This is the type of potential momentum changer a team needs to rally from a deficit like this.
At 1st down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
back to throw. It's Jennings. The pass rush closing in. You make the stop, but first down from the 13.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The runner takes off to his right. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That's reeled in. It's Cano. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He pulls in the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Drive has reached the all-important red zone. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And they pick up the first on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get and try to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Nicholson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch is made along the sideline, and he's forced out of bounds.
That is high awareness for that receiver.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded just inside the 25. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made. That's good for a first down to the 47.
I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Cano. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Able to convert on third. Sets up. First and goal. The 8.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Grab made by the tight end. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the ball in midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. The defense has got it.
see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
To the air, it's Jennings. It's complete. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Zero running room, stopping right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Pass clock. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to throw it again. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as offense and offensive coordinator, you hit it all. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To throw, it's Jennings. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first down, it's play action. Touchdown, Wolverines! They cap the drive with 6 points. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. They're going to find the end zone this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A quick juke. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Encroachment defense. So early contact with the defense, it'll push the ball up 5 yards. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He escapes the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Offense looking to throw the ball. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Throwing off play action. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Chewing clock with the running game.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
The throw, it's Jennings. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. And the crowd coming to Layfield trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, we better get some consolation points here. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Wolverines are in the red zone now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Grab near the sticks. It's Nicholson. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, Michigan.
First and 10 now for the offense. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start of offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Number 3.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure.